Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Cooking for Your Girlfriend Wife. This week, girlfriend wife wants McDonald's breakfast, but it's dark outside, so that can't happen. So we're gonna make some Macca's Brackas today on Cooking for Your Girlfriend Wife. Come along with me, won't you? To make the Brackas, you will need the following ingredients. Starting off, we're gonna make hash browns, so you're gonna want some potatoes. You're gonna fry those potatoes in some vegetable oils. You're gonna put a little salt in there, because McDonald's is super salty, and you're gonna use some cornstarch to keep it all together. Then to go with our potatoes, we're gonna make a fruit and yogurt parfait. So first step is yogurt and then fruit. And that's, you'll also gonna want some heavy whipping cream, as well as some clear vanilla. Clear vanilla tastes more fake than not clear vanilla, so we're gonna do that because it's Macca's, and Macca's is fake. You want some brown sugies, and then some granolas to put on the top of your bracka. And then we're gonna make egg McMuffies, that's right. So first you need egg, and then you need the muffy, and then for the Mc are these little pink circles, and some American cheese. As disgusting as American cheese is, get the best you can, because it's like pretty much like eating plastic. We're gonna start with our hashed browns, because that's gonna take the longest. First up, give your little taties a peely, because no, you don't want no peelies in your brownies. The thing that most people get wrong about hash browns is that they run it through a grater, when McDonald's starts with cubes. So take the time, dice up your taters into little cube-sized bits, and then we're gonna mash these up and fry them in a second. Next up, we're gonna take our taters, and we're gonna saute them with a little dash of salt until they're nice and soft. Get to stirring. Once your taties are nice and soft, go and transfer them to a little sheet pan and to cool off. And while your taters are cooling, use that cornstarch, just give them a light dusting. So that way we're gonna smash them up here in a second. Give them a good old smashing, dusting, smashing, dusting. Then once you're thoroughly dusted, grab another sheet of parchment, get up on top, start smashing them down, Then once you've mashed your taters into little piles that remotely resemble hash browns, pop them into the freezer until they're frozen. See you soon, little babies. Mwah, mwah. While you're waiting for your tater babies to freeze, let's move on to the parfait. First, go and clean your fruits. Cut those fruits down into bite-sized boots. Then dump your entire bucket of yogurt into a bowl, and then add a half a cup of your heavy whipped cream and a teaspoon of your vanillas. And then, you guessed it, get down to stirring. Get on stirring. Just keep on stirring. Then once your yogurt is perfectly blended, take your spoon and transfer a splot into these little jars that you just conveniently had ready to go. Without me even having to tell you, you knew I'm gonna need to pick up some mason jars to put yogurt in. And I'm so proud of you for knowing that in advance. Good work. And once each of your little buckets has a little splot, grab a little bit of fruit and put it into each of the little buckets. A little more fruit, a couple more buckets, a little more fruit, couple more buckets, little more fruit, couple more buckets, little more fruit, couple more buckets. Then do the same thing with the other fruit until that one's done too. Yeah, just like that. Wow! And then using the last of your splogert, just put a little layer on top of each of your little parfaits. Just a little more yogurt on each of your parfaits. And once all your yogurts are nice and layered, completely ignoring the fact that maybe some of them are a different color, then you're just going to take a little brown sugar and coat the top of each one of them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then you'll take your spoon and just kind of smush it on there. Just smush it on there a little bit. Taking your spoon, just give it a smush. And as you can tell, it's starting to get nice and juicy. So we're gonna go pop the lids on them, and then we pop them into the fridge. Bye-bye. What time is it? Egg-a-muff time. First up, take half of your egg-a-muffy in your toaster, Other half of the eggamuffin in your toaster and depress that thing, just like me, nice and depressed. And while that's going, heat some oil to 360 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. That would probably destroy the whole world. And then once that oil is screaming hot, add your hash brown to that oil, and you're gonna cook it until she's nice and crispy. Once you flip that at the halfway point, take the cutest little pan that you got and add a little bit of butter to it, because we're gonna stick an egg in there in a second. Once your butter's bubbling, crack an egg and hit it with some pepper. And then once your hash brown is browned to your liking, just pull it on out and let it rest. Welcome home, baby. Once your eggie's looking real good, get under it with a spatula. Get under it with a spatula. Once your eggie's looking real good, use a smaller spatula and get under it. Fuck. Give it a fucking... Oh, great. Now we're starting to grease fire. Flip. There we go. Much better. Looking nice. And then we're going to take our little ham circle and just set it right on top. It's going to steam for a little bit, and then we're going to flip it in a sec. Flipperoni time. Get under it with that same little spatula. And come on, everybody, give me a little flip. Yeah. Hell yeah. Just like that. While all that's going on, uncover one of your parfaits to reveal juicy perfection, and then grab a little bit of that granola and sprinkle it over the top. That's ready to go. After a little bit of browning the meat, you should be able to flip it back over to reveal a slightly warmed piece of meat. Now it's time to transfer this to a bun. After sliding your buttery goodness onto your bun, all that's left to do is top it with a piece of cheese and top that with the other half of your egg muff. Slide over your fresh hash brown, get your fruit and yogurt parfait, and stick a spoon in it, because you're done, son. Look at that. Tell McDonald's to suck your fart, because now you know how to make Macca's Brackas at home. Yeah, baby. Well, that's it. Thanks for tuning into this week's Cooking for Your Girlfriend Wife, where you learn how to make this succulent plate. I got more of this to make, so I'm gonna fuck on off now, but thanks for tuning in, and until next time, McDonald's, hey man, suck my fart.